What's going on, people? This is your guy King's Blood, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that little bell on the side so you guys are notified each and every time I drop new content. Now, PS4 fans have been telling Xbox guys for a while now that it's not about the power and it's all about the games, you know? They've been saying this ever since like the reveal of the Xbox One X, back when it was still called Project Scorpio. But yesterday, Xbox fans had to learn the hard way. God of War reviews were released and that game hit a godly 94 on Metacritic. PlayStation guys, they screamed in joy. Xbox fans, man, pain, anguish, jealousy. You could see it all in their tweets. It's really a sad sight to see, but apparently, my man Phil Spencer and them guys up in Redmond, they didn't see it. So they did what they normally do. They sent congratulations tweets to Sony for God of War. And that's what kicked off what I like to call the awakening. You know, fanboys went crazy. They couldn't take it anymore. All the lies that they and their favorite YouTubers built up, they had to go, you know? They needed a release. And who better to release all that pain, jealousy, and anguish on than the executives who refused to give them the games of God of War's magnitude, you know? They lost their shit. Some of the tweets I couldn't even put in this video because they had a lot of threats and the type of things I don't want to bring to my channel. But the general consensus is that instead of congratulating Sony, Xbox executives should be coming up with games to compete with the God of Wars and the Horizon Zero Dawns and the Uncharted's. That's what they want. And I give them their credit. They expressed this to the people they needed to express it to. You know, myself, Next Gen 720, the real Maslin, the rest of the crew, you know, we looked crazy for a while out here saying this. But now people are starting to see, and I applaud them. They're fed up. They didn't drop all this money on consoles to indulge in Cartoon Network gaming. Xbox fans are waking up. You see, these extremists, man, they were out here sleepwalking, you know? We really had people pretending there was no problem with Xbox exclusives for the longest time. Even myself, I was at one point blind to the facts. I was ignorant, man. As my man D Batch would say, that was me. But I snapped out of it. People have literally been stuck in the Matrix for a long time and actually thought everything was wonderful over here. No, people. This is what it looks like when you leave that matrix of lies that not only you, but some of your favorite YouTubers have built up for you. This is really what Xbox currently is. Services and Cartoon Network gaming. That's it. We got grown men in their 40s pretending to be having fun catching pigs and chickens and shit in the top dog Saturday morning cartoon game, Sea of Thieves. Damn. We went from killing elites and grunts and shit to catching pigs and chickens. Jesus. By the way, I haven't seen a single person on my friends list playing this game in over 8 days. I don't know, maybe they play the game while I'm asleep, you know, but I digress. Yesterday was an awakening for Xbox fanboys all over. Those review scores have lit a fire in these fanboys. And it's funny because all that talk about single player games not selling like they used to or losing their appeal in the gaming, you know, in the gaming industry, it's all been proven false. And truthfully, I think it was a bullshit lie from the start by Phil Spencer to get people off the fact that Xbox doesn't want to make great single-player story-driven games. They want to make games as a service and Cartoon Network games. They are not coming with those AAA blockbuster exclusives like we used to brag about. They're not doing it. It is what it is. And this problem didn't start this generation. It started mid to late last generation. Most Xbox extremists are in denial about this, but it's true. Sony hit their stride a little later last gen, and that momentum carried into this generation. Contrary to popular belief, the power narrative was always just the cherry on top. And it's been proven by the amount of NPDs Xbox has won since the release of Xbox One X. Gaming will always be about the games. Think of it like this. You know, everybody knows I'm a big boxing fan. So a boxer can be pumped up off all the steroids his body can handle and be in godlike shape. But if he doesn't know how to turn over those punches or land them in the right spot, he's still not knocking anyone out. You know? It's like the Xbox One X. It's beefed up out of this world for a console, but without great games and releasing these great games at the right times, it's not effective. It's not. I know people are going to say, nah, KBG, you don't remember when 1080p makes you a better... Man, stop it, wrong channel. And to put that pleb saying the rest, high resolution at 30 frames per second is not a W. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I told you guys, PC gaming has made me ascend. I mean, I've woken up, you know? Sony literally bluffed us with the power talk, you know, while buying time for their killer IPs. It is what it is. Now all the Xbox One, all the Xbox owners, all they can do is stare in utter shock at these high Metacritic scores of Sony's exclusives. Because while we were bragging about mediocre AAA exclusives, Sony was in the kitchen cooking up. Now all Xbox dudes can do is brag about how much better multiplats look. And truth be told, after that Digital Foundry video I just seen where they're showing off the God of War tech, I don't want to hear that shit no more, man. You know? So much for PS4 Pro not being able to deliver the textures. Yeah. I gotta give Sony their credit for sticking to their guns, and they said, hey, Microsoft, you can have the power. We're coming with the games.